And welcome back for yet another bonus episode on Let's Play Battlefield 1942, revisiting Omaha Beach. There's one more winning strategy for the Allied side that I have not shown off yet, but it gets used pretty frequently. And that is to try to bypass the bunker flag entirely.
Let's go!
Right, they're getting a slow start. Unfortunately, we're on the wrong side of the destroyer here, so I'll have to wait for the driver to send us over, but we've got a pretty packed landing craft. Although the bunker flag is the main flag of this, where everything really revolves around, you can try to bypass it entirely and go for that far northern flag. And if you succeed in doing so, you're almost certainly going to win. It's just really difficult to do it, and I can tell already that the Germans have set up a nice defense before we even reach the beach. They've got some guys waiting around with grenades. I think the map probably was loading up. Okay, that alarm sound means that the destroyer is in danger of losing the last of its hit points. So presumably the Germans not only have a good defense with their tanks and mounted machine guns, but they've also probably got artillery trained on our destroyer. And if they sink the destroyer, which they have done, as you can see, there are no spawn points for us, and it doesn't look like anyone's going to get anywhere close to capturing the beach flag. And this is what happens if you're dead for a long time. They show you can switch between cameras of different players here. And look at all those snipers on the landing craft. Well, although technically you usually think of the Americans as having the non-capturable base on this map, strictly speaking, you can lose the destroyer spawn point. It's rare, but it does happen, and when it does happen, then the Americans cannot spawn in, so the Germans can get a quick, easy win. And then when someone that you're watching dies, it just automatically switches over. Interestingly, we've got a band of brothers over here that I think they'd like to swim back across the English Channel and reschedule D-Day, maybe. Try it another time, maybe next week. No, but actually, it's funny because if the destroyer is a vehicle like any other, it respawns. It just takes a really, really long time to respawn. So, in fact, if one of these guys stays alive, all we need is one. One of them stays alive long enough, and they don't find him quickly enough and kill him. The destroyer, the team kills aren't going to help. The destroyer will respawn, and that means all of us on the team will be able to have a spawn point again. We can get another shot at it. And I think that's what this guy, asterisk, with 63% of his health, that's the little health meter that you get in brackets when you're watching someone. That's what he's probably thinking, hiding all the way over to the right up against the out of bounds section on the map. Alright, the other guy. Okay, yeah. One guy left. And yeah, almost certainly he's deliberately trying to wait out in hopes that our destroyer will respawn. But I think that so far this looks like it'll be a good addition maybe to the blooper reel that I've been doing, or this will be the theme of this episode will be the epic failure of the Allies. I mean, I got a total of what, a few seconds of playtime? They're firing upon me. Alright, now I actually have to go take care of something really quick. So if the round is over from this guy getting killed before I return, then I will see you on the next bonus episode on Let's Play Battlefield 1942. Alright, I'm back, and the guy's still being alive, presumably. Yes, all those people spawning in, we've got the destroyer back. And I hear that siren sound, so I guess maybe the tanks are on the beach shelling this thing. So let's give it another shot. The destroyer is heading way away from the beach now, trying to get away from the fire, coming from either the artillery def guns or the tanks. Do we have a shot at winning this? I'm going to say no. The tickets, we're still technically in the lead, but it's very easy to get chewed up, and they've actually brought down the APC, which is a very arrogant maneuver. So I'm going to refill. Alright, well, I guess I've got nothing else to do but try to take this APC all the way up top. As you can see, it is somewhat vulnerable to the machine gun fire. It's taking some damage now. There's no chance of taking the beach flag with all the defenders, but maybe with all the tanks moved out. I've given the APC a lot of grief in this LP so far, but it's actually doing a pretty good job. A little bit of health left. May actually make it here. One APC, alone, betrayed by the Let's Play series it loves. Now, its only hope in their final hour of need. Sorry about that. I'm getting chased by a tank. I think there's a quick shortcut for infantry. You can hop over this thing. The def gunner is definitely going to be defending. Yeah, he's been waiting for me. He's pretty close. And he's going to respawn in up here before I can turn the flag. And then hopefully that tank hasn't continued to chase me. Right, just turning this flag neutral will stop the bleed. And here comes the tank. But we've managed to capture this flag. Unfortunately, before we can start spawning in, yeah, the destroyer's way away. We still don't have the beach. Oh boy. And they've managed to turn the flag neutral again before anyone could really spawn in up here. Maybe one other guy. I think I've got no anti-tank weapons here other than my grenades. So at least I can refill on the grenades, so hopefully I was hoping for a couple explosions, maybe get some smoke on the tank, but other than that all I can really do is try to hold this thing neutral and distract attention away from the beach in hopes that my team will be able to capture a flag with some extra breathing space. And wow, they're way, way down there in the southeastern corner. Try to refill grenades as best I can to try not to... Okay, he knows where I am, but he's not using the splash canister effectively. You might want to stick around for part 2 of this one.